Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome back to my channel, AC Shaman TV. First, I'd like to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel. Your support is so greatly appreciated. And if you're new, welcome and don't forget to subscribe. So this reading is the general reading for the month of July. And as it is a general reading, it's not going to resonate for everyone. So please do check out your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign, as you may find that in watching all of them, you will put the pieces of the puzzle together and the reading will make even more sense to you and give you more clarity. So before we get started, I'm going to pull a card for the collective for the month of July. So let's see what the guidance and messages are for the month of July for the collective. What is the guidance and messages for the collective for the month of July 2020? Guidance and messages for the collective July 2020. Okay. We have Chameleon. And it says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So this is about allowing for yourself to take a step back and not allow yourself to try to maneuver or manipulate whatever situation is going on for you right now. Because maybe in stepping back and letting go, you may see certain things unravel, certain things that will redirect the course of your life or your situation. And so trying to control it may keep you from moving forward. So allow yourself to let go, step back, and be the observer. Be the observer so that way you know what next step to take, what next path you need to go down. Because if you're trying to hold on tight to some particular thing, you may stop yourself from actually encountering something beautiful. This situation that you may want to try to hold on to may not be where you should be. And so allow yourself to let go and be open and be ready to continue your journey, maybe down a different path. The situation for you may be a blessing in disguise. So don't try to hold on to it, but allow it to unfold in its own way and be the observer. So without further ado, let's get started with the rest of the reading. Hello, Taurus. This is your reading. All right. What is the guidance and messages for Taurus for July 2020? July 2020, Taurus. Guidance and messages for Taurus for July 2020. We have Messenger of Air. Two of Water. Nine of Air. Patience. And the Three of Earth. Okay. We have Messenger of Air. This is you doing some thinking about your situation, how to tackle it, what you need to do, but it's running through your mind. It's almost what's solely on your mind because it's something that's bothering you. We have 2 of water. You know that you have to find a way to resolve this situation and get back to where things were with either your work or a relationship, but it's about creating that union again. Maybe things have kind of not gone in the way that you were hoping, or there was some sort of disagreement, and you're wanting to find a way to get back on the same page or come back together instead of going in opposite directions. We have 9 of air. What you don't realize is that this situation is causing a lot of angst within you. You may feel that it's just on your mind, but it's affecting a lot of things that are going on for you, making it difficult for you to sleep, making it difficult for you to think clearly, because you're trying to figure out how to resolve this situation. We have patience. The challenge for you is, one, having patience, but it's also being able to see the other person's side of the situation, be it a relationship with a significant other or a work situation. You're having a difficult time seeing things from maybe even their perspective, because you're not really understanding why they can't see things the way you see things, but you're not allowing yourself to see things from their perspective either. And that's creating the dynamic of looking in opposite directions, going in opposite directions, not being able to think clearly. This situation affecting you a lot more than you even realize. We have 3 of earth. The advice potential outcome is that it's going to take the coming together, the being able to work together, allowing yourself to be open to working with this other person, being able to see things from their perspective, which will help get you back to where things used to be. This situation may also require you to seek a mentor or seek some support. Maybe you need a mediator to resolve this situation. And so when the 3 of you are able to come to the table, you'll be able to communicate and express what it is that you both are having difficulty with. Let's see what other guidance there is. What is the additional guidance for Taurus for July 2020? Taurus, July 2020. What is the additional guidance for Taurus? We have cat. And it says, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. This is about you being able to stand on your own 2 feet, being able to look at the situation a little bit clearer. This is also about you taking a proactive approach, you taking the steps to resolve this situation instead of maybe looking at it as well, they need to come to me instead of you going to them, or you taking whatever proactive step you need to maybe seek out a counselor or a mediator or some sort of support. We have blue heron, and it says, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. This is about you, again, expressing yourself to your significant other or to your work environment, and speaking your truth. Because in not speaking your truth, you're allowing the worry and the stress of this situation to also continue. But also at the same time, allowing yourself to hear the perspective of somebody else or whoever this is that you're dealing with, and not closing yourself off to their point of view, and allowing your point of view to come forth as well. It's going to take a coming together. It's not your perspective is the right perspective, and it's not their perspective is the right perspective. It's the coming together. But you have to be able to express what you truly feel as well, and be open to hearing the other side. We have mouse, and it says, you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. Again, it's about being able to have the patience to hear the perspective of the other person. Because if you don't get the full picture, then it's going to make it more challenging to know how to resolve it. For all sides need to be heard. So whatever it is that's going on, make sure you're really paying attention to what you hear, what you see. And as challenging as it might be, pay attention to what is truly going on. We have condor, and it says, you're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So this is telling you to take a step back and look at the whole situation, so that way you know how to better deal with it. Look at the minute details of the situation, because you may not have the full picture. And that's why it's important to pay attention to the details. And once you have that, it'll be easier to make certain decisions as to maybe the support that you need, the person or the people who can help with this situation, being clear in what it is that you need to say, being truthful and authentic to yourself, and then taking that proactive step to bring things together, to seek out who can help resolve this situation. So in a way, it's kind of think before you act. Don't just act because you're frustrated or you're worried and you want to just resolve this situation. So have some patience and seek out someone who can help you bring this union back together, or to help resolve this situation with your significant other or with your organization. So Taurus, that is your reading, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.